Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at three potential altcoins to buy for the end of May. Now, as we enter the end of May and we're going to be progressing into June, we're going to be looking at these coins to see some buying opportunities on the dip. So we've seen the market has dipped in the past week or so. As we can tell, in the past 24 hours, the market is down about 2.2%. And then some of our top gainers in the past 24 hours have been Scale, which is up about 57%. Our highest volume is obviously usually Bitcoin. And then we have new listings and the most visited, which don't really matter too much for us. Now, if we take a look, Bitcoin is down about 3.5%. Ethereum's down about 3% almost. Binance down about 1.5%. Cardano in the green up about 2.7%. We have Ripple down about 3%. Dogecoin down about 4.5%. Polkadot 1%, Internet Computer 1.4%, Uniswap is green, Chainlink is green right there as we can sell, and a couple of other ones. Now Polygon, also known as Matic, we made a video on them yesterday covering pretty much what our price prediction is for the coin. So if you guys missed that video, go ahead and check that video out on our channel. It should be the two uploads ago. You guys will see a video on Polygon. You guys asked for it, so you guys received. Now let's get into this countdown, guys. So the first one on our list is going to be Stellar Lumens. So Stellar Lumens, XLM. A lot of you guys might be saying, what is this coin? So let's take a quick look. So Stellar seeks to reimagine the market for cryptocurrency and asset transfer by creating a distributed network that's been described as everything from a payment rail to an exchange. So while answers to the question, what is Stellar, may change depending on who you ask, that isn't the fault of the technology as it did at its 2014 launch. Stellar allows users today to send money and assets in a way that have traditionally been the domain of payment providers. Now, the difference is that Stellar enables these services by incentivizing a distributed network of computers to run a common software. The idea is anyone using a service powered by Stellar could transfer everything from traditional currencies to tokens, representing new and existing assets. These assets can be, traded between users with less friction using its cryptocurrency Lumens XLM. In this way, Stellar shares similarities with the XRP ledger, which is also, meant to provide a protocol for payment providers and financial institutions. But Stellar has also sought to position itself as a kind of decentralized exchange, as its ledger has what is effectively a built-in order book that keeps track of the ownership of Stellar assets. Now, developers have increasingly sought to make Stellar a marketplace for assets issued on its own protocol, with features that allow users to manage buy and sell orders and set preferred assets when settling trades. So that is what Stellar Lumens is. We've talked about this coin plenty of times on the channel. Right now it's trading at around 42 cents, down about 4% for the day. Market cap 9.8 billion, with the volume in the past 24 hours at around 1.7 billion. In the past week, this one's down about 7.5% on the 1 month chart, only down about 13%, which is not that bad. It hit highs up here of about 80 cents, and then we hit lows down here of about 30, 27 cents or so. And then on the 1 year chart, this coin is still up over 539%, as it was trading down here at 0.0660 about a year ago. So this coin has still made great progress in the past 365 days, with over 500% gains, even though we saw this crypto flash crash type situation where the whole market pulled back down and lost about 50% of its gains in a matter of days. We're just trading back at those, March levels right there, April levels as well. So, we just pretty much went back in time a little bit, and now we can buy the dip on these and, hold them for the future. What do you guys think about Stellar? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, before we get into the rest of this countdown, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 250 plus likes on this video. It helps the channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. If you guys want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, there's going to be a link in the description for that as well. And now let's get into the rest of this countdown. The next one on our list is going to be Solana. So SOL. This one right here, trading at $32.66. It's pretty much flat on the 24-hour chart. Market cap 8.9 billion, volume in the past 24 hours at around 1 billion coins traded. Now on the 1 week chart, this one is down about 7%, hitting highs here about $51 and then lows down here of right under $20, so about $19. Now in the 1 month chart, this coin is down about 25%, which is not too bad compared to where it was at one point, down over 50% or so, as well as the rest of the cryptocurrency market that we saw, pulled back in the past few weeks. And now we're seeing, a building up period of building that price back up and consolidation as well. Now on the 1 year chart, Solana is up over 5,426%, which is insane to think about, guys. $1,000 right now would be worth around, $54,000 on this coin if you invested a year ago, because it was trading at around 0.5793 at that point, and now it's trading at over $32. So Another thing right now is obviously what is Solana. So Solana is a web scale blockchain that provides fast, secure, scalable, decentralized apps and marketplaces. Now, the system currently supports 65,000 TPS and 400 ms block time. The overarching goal of the Solana software is to demonstrate that there is a possible set of software algorithms using the combination to create a blockchain. So this would allow transactions throughout the throughput to scale proportionally with network bandwidth satisfying all properties of a blockchain: scalability, security, and decentralization. Furthermore, the system able to would be able to support an upper bound of 710,000 TPS on a standard gigabit network and about 28.4 TPS on a 40 gigabit network, which is just insane to think about. So Solana is definitely a very interesting coin that we're keeping eye on, as well as we've seen this dip obviously from the $58 area all the way down here to about the low 20s or so. So that was a great dip buying opportunity. Once again, we lost about a month and a half worth of gains, which gave us a great dip buying opportunity for anybody that missed out and felt like they were buying at the highs. Well, now you had an opportunity to buy at the lows, and they're still at the lows right now for more buying opportunities for the future, which is definitely a positive thing to see in this marketplace, as well as we seeing a lot of money is being distributed right now between the crypto space and also the stock market, but we'll get into that in the end of the video. We'll show you guys what's going on right now with the stock market as well, and why the crypto might be pulling back a little bit and consolidating for a little bit before we see the next run up. Our third coin on our list is going to be VECHAIN, so VET. This one is a very, very cheap coin. It's actually up about 7.7% today, so definitely standing out compared to the rest of the space. It's trading at around 0.13, so about 13 cents per coin. It was trading down here at about lows of about 11 cents earlier in the day. Now the market cap on this coin is around 8.1 billion, with the volume in the past 24 hours just under 1.8 billion coins. Now in the 1 week chart, this one is up 16%. So even though the rest of the market has been pretty much either down or sideways, VET is staying up 16% higher, which is a great return. I mean, you can't even ask for anything better than that. If you guys were investing into the stock market, 16% is something you would see in maybe a year, maybe a little bit more than a year, because the average in the stock market is between 8 and 10% depending on who you ask right now. But a 16% return in a week is a really nice gain in my opinion. Now in the past month, this one is down about 33%. We hit highs up here of about 23, 24 cents, almost 25 cents at one point, and then pull back down here to lows of about 6.5 cents. So since that 6.5 cents area on May 23rd, we made about 100% gain from that level, which is amazing. So that means if you invested $100, it'd be worth around $200 right now, which for some people, that might be a big gain right there. If that's all you can afford to put in, let's just say you're working a job, you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you have a little bit of money that you can throw into the market, and you put in $100 into it, now it would be worth around $200. But you also have to value, your risk versus reward type situation. I'm not a financial advisor, so obviously none of this is going to be financial advice. This is all for educational purposes only. So before investing, speak to your financial advisor and do your own due diligence, because the market is risky, especially the crypto market. And it's not like the stock market. The stock market is a lot more stable compared to the crypto. Now, obviously, what is VECHAIN before you're investing and thinking, what is this? So VECHAIN is a software that seeks to incentivize a network of computers to operate a platform, allowing businesses to build and run decentralized apps or applications. In this way, VECHAIN's goal is just to enable better digital collaboration between businesses by giving them a new tool for efficient data transfer and supply chain management. Now, originally a solution for supply chain management alone, the VECHAIN protocol rebranded to VECHAIN Thor with the launch of a protocol's mainnet in 2018, now increasing the scope of the dApps to include more general data solutions. Now, corporations that have started using the VECHAIN blockchain include BMW, which uses VECHAIN to prevent odometer fraud in automobile sales. We have LVMH, which uses VECHAIN to attract luxury leather goods. And then we have Walmart as well. Walmart is a big one, which uses VECHAIN to track food provenance. Now, if we take a look, central to running to the operations on its blockchain, VECHAIN boasts two native cryptocurrencies, VET coin for voting on changes to the protocol, and VTHEOR for executing transactions. Now, users seeking to stay connected to the current development status of VECHAIN, along with the companies that are able to integrate its blockchain, can follow its official blog for up-to-date details, obviously. So if we take a look, VECHAIN seems to be a very interesting coin. We have BMW, we have Walmart, some big companies that are definitely on this coin, which is an interesting thing as the market cap is only at around 8.1 billion. So this coin has a lot more room to grow in the future, as it is just beginning stages right now. And we see, the large cap, mid cap, and the low cap coins, they seem to follow each other in trends. So definitely an interesting one to add to your radar as well, guys. So I wanted to cover what is going on in the stock space and how that might be affecting the crypto space right now. A lot of money I feel like is moving from the crypto space back into the meme stocks right now for the short term, and I think eventually the money will come back into the crypto space and we'll see another boom continue. But now if we're taking a look at Gamestop, it's actually up about $33 today, or about 16%. Now in the 5-day chart, GameStop's went from $171 all the way to $242. So we've seen about a $70 increase right there in a matter of 5 days. On the 1-month chart, this, it is up from lows of 143 at one point. Obviously, on the 1-year chart, we've seen highs up here to over 400 when the whole meme, space started with the GameStop squeeze. Then we've seen it go down to $40 and then continue to go up and down throughout the, few months. Now, the thing that is coming up is actually in about a week and a half or so, we're going to have GameStop earnings. That could be also contributing to this move on up, which is definitely interesting to see, as GameStop and AMC are both, having to squeeze on higher. So we're seeing this unwinding of that squeeze, pushing up higher. AMC is up about 18.5%, up about $3, trading at $19.56. And then on the past 5 days, this one was trading down here at lows of about $12. So we went from $12 to $19.65 or so. So we're up over $7 just in a matter of days, which is insane. That's about a 62% gain in about, 3 or 4 days, if not less. So this one, another interesting one, as right now we're at those levels that we hit in the previous squeeze time that we saw in January. We were at these levels around this $20 area. Now, if AMC continues to push on higher, it's going to be insanity. And, I feel like more and more people are going to start jumping in on it as they continue to see it go higher. And that's when it's going to be too late and it's going to be time to jump out. Because once you see your average Joe investing into these stocks on your Facebook post, on your Facebook feed, that's when you know that it's time to sell, because everybody's trying to get in on this. So that's just something to keep in mind right now with the whole crypto space. There might be some money moving away from crypto, but it will be back as we see, another boom will come. So Bitcoin down about 3% today, currently trading around 38,000. It did hit highs up here about 41,000. And in yesterday's video, we talked about this. We said if Bitcoin can pass through that 43,000 resistance, it would be a nice area to push through. We were not able to do it. We hit 41,000 and then pulled back down all the way back down to the 37 area where we were pretty much yesterday. So market cap 710 billion. Like we talked about on the past week, it's pretty much flat. On the past month, down about 30%. And then obviously on the 1-year chart, 312%. But we're still not even close to those highs of 65,000 per coin. Now Ethereum, it's down about 3% in the past 24 hours, hitting highs up here about almost 2,900, almost 3,000 at one point. Market cap 316 billion. This one, pulling back down a little bit right now. In the past week, up about 11% on the 1-month chart. Ethereum is still, roaring hard up there, 7.5% gains. Hit highs of 4,400. Then we saw that pullback, like we said. On the 1-year chart, still massive gains for any long-term holders that got in early. $1,000 would be worth around $12,000 right now. So massive gains were made on Ethereum as well. And then obviously Dogecoin, the meme. Just like we have GameStop and AMC in the stock market, we have Dogecoin in the crypto market. It's the meme coin, the one that gets pumped. So this one is down about 4.5%, currently trading at 34 cents per coin. Market cap 44.1 billion. We hit highs up here of about 36 cents per coin. In the past week, it's pretty much flat. So it's been trading up and down in that 30 cents area. Now in the 1-month chart, still obviously up about 25%, hitting those highs of about 76 or so, 74, 75 during the SNL skit that Elon Musk had. And then we hit lows down here. But we've been, seems to be that the 30 cents area, give or take a few cents, is the support area right now, and we've been bouncing back and forth. So definitely interesting to see how Dogecoin is going to perform in the next year, as we see, in the stock space, GameStop and AMC pull back down to lows, and then they came back roaring months later. So could Dogecoin do the same towards the end of 2021? We'll have to wait and see what happens with the whole crypto space and how the meme reacts. Now, as always, guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 250 plus likes. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. As always, leave a comment below what crypto you guys want me to talk about in the next video. And as always, if you want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800. Links are going to be in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.